Rapper Fifi plans to return to the music scene with a new album next month after a long break characterized by a legal dispute with a former record label. Fondly known as the Queen of Motswako, the award-winning artist has attributed her breakthrough to EFF leader Julius Malema. She joins me now in studio for more. Fifi, welcome.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. And how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for the invite.
And it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
We couldn't have started this month without a conversation with a young trailblazer like yourself.
Thank you.
Let's just talk about this hiatus that you took for some time.
Yeah.
We all know of the legal dispute that you had with your previous record label. Just what are some of the lessons that you took out of that experience?
I think the biggest lesson for me that I took, from the whole thing was the fact that it's good to stand up for yourself. It's good as an artist to know what you want. It's good to also know your vision. And I'm super blessed that, with the whole situation, Julius was able to help me with the court case. So now, I can record. I can, continue with my journey as a musician. And yeah, man, I'm just grateful that I can still be here and, give the fans what they really want, which is the music.
And that's truly what the fans really want. But it's also very important for artists and musicians to be able to know and understand the business of things.
True.
For them not to find themselves in contracts where they are not privy to their own creativity.
True. It's very important. Lady artists, upcoming artists, I always remind them, you know what? You need to learn the business side of things a little bit. At least now we have Google where you can Google everything. If you want to know anything about Samro royalties, just go on the Samro website. They have all the information there. So I always encourage, upcoming artists to do a little bit of homework when it comes to the business side of music, because how about you are in trouble because you didn't learn, you didn't know anything about the business side of things. So it's super important to learn. Trust me, I know.
Been
through that, I know.
But out of that adversity came the opportunity for you to be able to open your own record label. Just talk to us about that experience, being the entrepreneur, being on the other side of the music.
It's amazing, because I've always wanted to have my own record label. And I feel like even like with the previous record label, I'm blessed that I went through all of that because I did learn a lot from the label, So it wasn't just the negative things, Gwambisha. I did learn a lot. Hence, when I started my own label, I knew label le ranwayang because ke bone ko teng. So I'm happy. Every day I get to learn something. With this business, dilo dia change every single day. So I get to learn every single day, and I'm just super blessed. I'm running my own thing. I'm running my own label, and it's great. I'm loving it.
Is the Queen of Motswako. You put together your music, your rap, and your artistry in your mother tongue. How important is it for you to be able to set that tone? I mean, we've seen your Momulifis, the Duk Singers, but as a female rapper, to be able to take on the stage in your mother tongue and be able to still have a global appeal, what's that like for you?
It's crazy. I'm just so grateful that, Bo, Mr. Mo, Bo Todi, Bo Kuli, they have my back as well. So it's kind of good to have people like that. Growing up, I used to look up to them. Hence, I decided to do Motswako. And just having them support me, support my journey, if that weight off my shoulder as well. So I'm just loving the fact that I can now represent, and that's just really what I want, honestly, teach people about our language. Because trust me, Jabba, when he made Sona fashionable, we didn't believe that it is possible. So they showed us that it is possible, and just, make it sound cool.
And do you find more young people being inspired by that and wanting to also rap in Setswana?
Definitely. There are a lot of people by Longhore now they rap ka Setswana. They are obviously inspired, by the legend Tezaro Natsamotswako, including myself, So I'm just happy because it kind of shows that what we're doing is right. If it means we inspire other people to do what we're doing, then it means we're doing something right. And literally that makes me happy. So
And beyond the language, the themes that you have in your music, how important is it that you're passing on certain messages?
It's super important because I feel like as an artist, I want to connect with my fans through my music, obviously.
Yeah.
So I want them to know the real Fifi through my music somehow, some way. So even with the producer that I work with now, Meg 24 Inches, we do have, you know, when we produce our music now, we have those elements,
Oh, nice.
you know. So there are different ways of me kinte culture ya rona through my music. So I'm enjoying it every single, you know, day. So
That's amazing. So you've got a new album coming out next month, but you've got 3 singles that are already out. One of them being Ngivuleleni. Just talk to us about those singles and who you worked with.
Okay, so from the album, we've already dropped 3 songs. The first one was Ngeke featuring Luan Dlunkulu, First Lady of Nkabi Records, and then Ngivuleleni with MT and Maraza, and I just dropped another single called Halidi Tabi, featuring Soft 1520. So the album is definitely coming. I've been working on it for, you know, a couple of years. I took my time with it because I felt like it's called Chapters for a reason. I'm giving people different chapters of Fifi Cooper, you know, of my journey, of my life. And yeah, so I believe that they will definitely enjoy the album. I've worked with some of the best creators in the industry.
Really?
Yeah, I've also worked with Mlindo. It's a collaboration that, you know, I didn't actually see it coming, but it came together. The song is sounding beautiful. So I can't just wait for the fans to, you know, get the project and listen to the project themselves. I definitely know that they're going to love it. So yeah, Chapters is coming next month, finally.
No, we're excited for that coming out. I mean, you've worked on this, like you say, for quite some time.
Yeah.
It is dropping under your own record label. And of course, there's some grooming that you're doing with other artists in the near future.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And you know what? I feel like now I am ready to, you know, Cooper and sign a few artists. I feel like I've learned quite a lot. You know, since 2017, I've had more Cooper since 2017, so I've learned quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at a stage now where I'm ready, you know, to open those doors for Bana Babang Baki Filangkore. They deserve, you know, the platform or the support, you know, from us. So, yeah.
Well, we wish you all the best with this upcoming album. Already the singles are making waves and people are loving your music as they always have. Fifi Cooper, more Cooper Records.
Yes.
We certainly want to see more coming from there. Thank you for your time and for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
No, we're excited for that coming out. I mean, you've worked on this, like you say, for quite some time.
Yeah.
It is dropping under your own record label. And of course, there's some grooming that you're doing with other artists in the near future.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And you know what? I feel like now I am ready to, you know, more Cooper and sign a few artists. I feel like I've learned quite a lot. You know, since 2017, I've had more Cooper since 2017, so I've learned quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at a stage now where I'm ready, you know, to open those doors for Bana Babang Baki Filangkore. They deserve, you know, the platform or the support, you know, from us. So, yeah.
Well, we wish you all the best with this upcoming album. Already the singles are making waves and people are loving your music as they always have. Fifi Cooper, more Cooper Records.
Yes.
We certainly want to see more coming from there. Thank you for your time and for joining us today.
Thank you so much, guys.